everyone, it's the hair therapist with a twist, where if you get your head right, you can get your hair right. So I want to talk about this video because it is basically focused on a therapeutic principle or technique called reframing. And it's a part of cognitive behavior therapy. And all reframing is seeing a current situation from a different perspective. And I want us to translate that or apply that to natural hair. And I'm going to give you an example. There are times when we all don't like our hair. We don't like what it's looking like. We can't style it or manage it. And sometimes we go to the left, so to speak, by describing our hair in a negative manner, or not really seeing the current situation in a true perspective. But I just want to tell you this, even on my worst day, on my worst hair day, I thank God that I don't have to battle with things like alopecia or hair thinning, that when I look in the mirror and I actually really think things over, that I can say that I love my hair. And so that is a good place to be in. And so I want you all to start reframing. And so I'm going to give you a practical application for reframing, because I think we do it all the time, but sometimes we really don't notice that we're doing it. So when we repurpose things or use items for a purpose that it really wasn't intended for, we're really reframing. And so I want you to learn how to do that in your natural hair lives, in your thinking, getting your head right so you can get your hair right. So I'm going to go through 5 items that I repurpose. These are items that are not traditionally used for hair, but I just have repurposed them for the natural hair journey. These are practical things that you can use on an everyday basis. So I'm going to start off with a simple bowl. Okay, I hope you all can see this. This is a bowl that you can use for baking or for cooking or for whatever you want to put in it. But I've decided to take my already ready-made perm rods that I've used. I'm about to do a protective style, some crochet braids. So I get my crochet braids prepped ahead of time. And so when I prep them, whenever I have time, I just throw them in this bowl. And this bowl is not supposed to be used for hair, but I repurposed it. So there you go. That's number 1. Number 2, for those of you who have had babies in the past and you use their towels to get them dry, these are wonderful resources for our hair because they're typically soft, you know, to caress the baby's skin. So I didn't get rid of my babies. My last baby was six and a half years ago, almost 7 years ago. And I didn't get rid of his baby towels. The thing that I love about this is that it has a long body. And a lot of people do this with t-shirts. They use t-shirts because they have like a soft cotton touch to them when drying out their hair. Now I'm going to take a stab at trying to show you how I use this, because like I said, I want this to be practical. I want this to be real. So this is going to be very, very rough. Okay, so it's kind of like how you pineapple. And what you want to do is you want to take it, can't see my face, y'all, but you want to take it to where you can't, your whole face is covered. And then of course this hair is gonna be wet, mine isn't. But what you want to do is you want to get it to where you can, and all the hair should be in, but for the purposes of this video, all my hair is not in. But it's going to be wet, and you're going to just continue to twist. You're going to twist, and then at some point you can stop, because the goal is to rotate it around your hair and continue to rotate, and then just kind of tuck it in the back. I don't know what this looks like because I don't have a mirror. But I just want to say that this is awesome. It's awesome for absorbing all the moisture out of your hair. It's very gentle on your hair, meaning that it doesn't pull out the strands. And it's just something that I had laying around that I'm not using. I'm not really giving away. So I figured, why not use this for my hair? Like I said, other naturalistas use t-shirts, and there are actually products out there that serve the same purpose, but this I didn't have to buy. I didn't have to spend any money. It's something that I already had around to repurpose. Okay, so since I'm in the mood of messing up my hair, I'm going to move on to my third item, which is a knee high. Now, a lot of times when we're trying to ponytail our hair or put our hair back or up or whatever we're trying to do, we use these pulley scrunchy type things, and these are great. I use these, but sometimes these don't really give a stretch as much as you may need, especially if you have thick hair. So for all those people out there that have thick hair, this is actually a knee high. You know, the ones that I think are like 33 cents at Walmart, they come in an egg. This is a stretch knee high, and I use this thing, this Repurpose, okay? This is like genius. I don't know who gave me this idea. I was watching a video, got it from somewhere years ago. But let's say I wanted to wear my hair pushed to the front. Let's do that. You would go and take it, put it in your hands, and let the ends of the knee high be facing the back of your head. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to bend my head down. The ends are in the back. I'm just going to kind of pull it over my ears. And it's caught on my ring. I pull it up. And my hair, I don't know if you all can tell. And normally I just kind of do the tuck method. But my hair is pushed up to the side. And I'm going to turn around just so you can see it. I don't have a mirror, so I don't know if it looks crazy or not. But as you can see, I push my hair up in the back. You can do it up, you can do it back. This is just giving you more flexibility, more stretch. So I'm going to keep my hair like this for the remainder of the video so I can keep going. And I'm going to dry my hands off with my towel. It's already here. Wow, I'm just repurposing, reframing, keeping it going, staying positive, using all the resources that you have within your possession. Those resources can be innate, those resources can be within you, and those resources can be tangible. They can be things that you can touch. I'm trying to help y'all get your head right. Okay, so number 4, this little thing, I hope she doesn't scare you. This is old, it's been used for many purposes, so please don't let her scare you. But in my process of making my crochet wig, my crochet braid wig, I'm doing a lot of manipulation. Well, guess what she's on? She is on, I'll show you, a candlestick. Now, I know some of you is like, okay, hair therapist with a twist, how'd you come up with that? You coming up with some good ones. Well, one day I was trying to manipulate her. I know she has a little hole in the head, and I just thought, what if I put her on a candlestick? Oh, yeah. And that way I can rotate her. So as you can see, I'm rotating her on a candlestick. Now, I know somebody, I'm gonna get paid for that one. I'm gonna get paid. Send me, the proceeds go to Hair Therapist with a Twist, because I came up with that idea. I don't know anybody else that's using that. Send me a message if you know somebody else that's doing that. But candlestick is number 4. And number 5, last but certainly not least, I could probably go on and on with these, but this is a container, a plastic container that was used for pretzels. So we ate all the pretzels up, y'all, and then when we were done, I cleaned out the plastic container. It's sturdy, it has a top, it's durable, and I use it for multiple things. I use it for perm rods, I use it for hair accessories, I use it for my crocheting needle, use it for my little wig cap. What are these? Wig clips, just for all different types of accessories, and I can throw them in there, especially like when you're working on a project like I am, and you kind of want all the things that you need for that particular project in one spot. This is an excellent way to repurpose something. So I just want to end with this. I'm trying to teach ladies, and I'm trying to send and pass on the torch of this information. I think that it's so sad for us as a people to have a generation of young women behind us that know nothing about hair. They know everything about weave, unnatural hair, but they know nothing about their own natural hair. They don't know how to manipulate it. They don't know how to maintain it. They don't know how to comb it. They don't know what products to use. They don't know all these different tips. They should know because the information is out there. I'm trying to just battle against that because there's no reason why we can have all this information at our fingertips and not use it. So top 5 items to repurpose. I want you to tell me if you ever used one before. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.